Showers, Chief Information Officer at Reinsurance Group of America. I think it's awesome that this conference has been here for 10 years. It's an outstanding asset to the community, a national level conference on a regional basis. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Mary Hager, and I'm CIO at Ameren, and I am a sponsor of the Gateway to Innovation. When I think of Gateway to Innovation, I think how much a part of the IT community it has become over the past 10 years. Congratulations on a wonderful 10 years, and looking forward to another great 10 years for the Gateway to Innovation.
I would like to congratulate the Gateway to Innovation initiative on their 10-year anniversary.
Hello, I'm Gary Wimberly, Senior Vice President and Chief Information Officer of Express Scripts. We've been a part of the G2I conference now for 10 years. And what we love about this conference at Express Scripts is two things. One, it is a local venue where we can send large numbers of our staff to participate and learn with all the great topics that are presented. Second off, G2I has been giving back to the community, and doing those kinds of things in St. Louis is truly meaningful to our community. So congratulations on 10 great years. Looking forward to another great year this year. Thank you.
The first Secretary of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security was in St. Louis today. Tom Ridge spoke at the Gateway to Innovation Conference about cybersecurity. After security breaches at places like Target and Home Depot, this topic hits close to home in St. Louis. In addition to this conference, Webster University will also host a panel discussion addressing cybersecurity and cyber insurance.
Hi, I'm Edgar Aguilar from MasterCard. We're very proud to be part of Gateway to Innovation. For 10 years, we've seen the benefits of this forum, not only in our community, but across the entire country. As a technology company, MasterCard put a lot of focus on innovation, safety, security, and consumer services. So Gateway to Innovation is a great forum for us to share ideas, at the same time pick up new ones. So congratulations for 10 great years and for more to come. Thank you.
Hi, Joe Cairo, CIO of Post Holdings. G2I has been great at helping us stay connected with the local IT community in St. Louis.
Ian Patterson with Scottrade. I think the last 10 years with Gateway to Innovation has really created a ability in St. Louis for people to gather and talk about what's going on from an innovative perspective in town and across the country.
Hello, I'm Kathy McElligott, CIO and CTO for McKesson. When I was in St. Louis, I really enjoyed participating in the Gateway to Innovation Conference. I loved the CIO networking event the night before, and certainly the conference, which was a great array of speakers and really good insights. What I find really important with the Gateway to Innovation is the amount that it gives back to the community in the way of IT grants, educational scholarships, and really supporting the STEM initiatives. So congratulations, Gateway, on your 10th anniversary.
I'm Steve Sigler, Deputy CIO with the State of Missouri. On behalf of Office Administration, I want to congratulate G2I on a fantastic 10 years.
Hello, my name is Jim Swanson. I'm the Chief Information Officer at Monsanto. I'm really pleased to have the 10-year anniversary for Gateway to Innovation. Monsanto's benefited tremendously from Gateway to Innovation, from a networking perspective, from a technology interchange, from the ability to look at different ways we can apply technology in our business segments. So I look forward to the next 10 years for Gateway to Innovation, and I enjoy the journey we've had and continue to look forward to the future. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gil Hoffman. I'm the CIO of Mercy. In the 10th year of the Gateway Innovation Conference, to me really demonstrates how the Midwest has become a central hub of technology and innovation. It allows all the people in the area to get together and talk about all those new innovative events and the contributions that they're making in every one of their industries.
Oh, we are so incredibly grateful.
I know that commitment to building a future workforce is something that your organization is very committed to, and that's what we are doing, and you're helping us do it.
I can't say thank you enough, and if I had a scholar sitting behind me, and you would hear the thank yous from them. They're excited that they're able to have their own laptops. They're excited that things are happening for them that allow them to move themselves forward, and it's just a big thank you.
For the attendees of the conference, I think the Give Back program is absolutely wonderful. It has allowed us to take great strides.
First St. Louis is among those receiving a Gateway to Innovation Award today. The group inspires young people to get interested in science and technology through mentoring programs and robotics and Lego competitions. The nonprofit even brought a sample of its work to Gateway to Innovation. They gave out a total of $75,000 in grant money today to nonprofit and education programs that support the advancement of technology. IT Entrepreneur Network, the Hawthorne Leadership School for Girls, the Technology Entrepreneur Center, Special Olympics, and Boys Hope Girls Hope also received grants.
So the funding from the Gateway to Innovation Conference has helped us to grow the resources that we can offer to our startup companies and to our entrepreneurs.
Gateway Innovation has been fantastic for I-10. In addition to be able to support us with some monetary donations off the conference, the actual concept of innovation is integral to what we do in the startup community. And to see the conference really promote that with a whole host of different companies, to see the clientele that they bring, the breakout sessions, has really been eye-opening and really been instructive as we go back and work with our startup companies to try to get them to innovate and potentially become vendors for these corporations that come to Gateway to Innovation.
The potential is enormous, and part of that is because we're dealing with a problem that exists everywhere.
I feel pretty excited. I worked pretty hard. I actually looked at it last night. I looked at my application and read through my essay, and I was pretty proud of it even to this day, 6 years later. I was really excited about my education and excited to apply for something that would be supportive of that.
I just really appreciate them giving us, people like myself, UMSL graduates, the opportunity to get this scholarship. And I just thank you. I really do.
It was really cool to learn that I was one of the recipients, and even more than that, being able to go to the Gateway to Innovation conference. That was really impactful for me because I was able to talk to people, different companies around the area, and really get more of like the real world, what's going on in technology versus just like a textbook in a classroom that's been published, 5 to 10 years ago. And this was really cool to listen to speakers and people who are really high up in the world of technology.
Maggie Bradley, 2009 SIM Scholar. Becoming a SIM Scholar provided me the confidence I needed to bring my communication and business skills to the technical field. My inspiration applying for the scholarship came from an article in the Wall Street Journal featuring women CIOs. This article helped me to see how my unique skill set would play successfully in the IT field. And I did it. I've been working at GE Healthcare in IT for 5 years. Today, I look for opportunities that allow me to share my passion of IT with other young women, hopefully giving them the confidence to pursue a technical career.
I would say the biggest thing that it meant to me was it got me thinking about after school. It got me thinking about what kind of organizations I want to go into. And I'm going to be going into a community. If I want to go into IT, I'm going to be going into a community, and I need to start networking and getting in that community even before you leave school.
So I was a graduate student and selected to receive the scholarship. I was very grateful for that. And basically what it allowed me to do is take off some of the burden of having to pay tuition out of pocket. It covered about 25% of my tuition for 2 semesters. And that allowed me to focus on pursuing an internship, getting the skills I needed in place to be able to, for me, transition careers from the nonprofit sector into the corporate world in IT.
It's never too late to go back to school. I went back to school in my later years in life. So if you want to go back to school and further your career or finish your career or your education, it's never too late at any age.
We believe that that type of scholarship really ensures retention and completion of a degree because that associate's degree really provides an opportunity for individuals to increase their income over their lifetime.
It's fantastic to see the level of growth and to see that you can actually grow your company here in St. Louis. The amount of resources that have developed to support entrepreneurs and startup companies, particularly in the tech space, here in St. Louis has really been astonishing to see.
In terms of the entrepreneurial ecosystem in St. Louis, St. Louis was recently ranked #1 by Business Insider in the amount of venture capital investment in the nation. So we grew last year nearly 350% in the amount of capital that's been raised by companies involved in entrepreneurship in the St. Louis region.
G2I support has helped us connect with companies to help them fill their needs, help more people in our community get access to apprenticeships and job opportunities in tech, and has also helped fund people getting free education that has changed their lives dramatically. An example of that is that the typical person who gets an apprenticeship through LaunchCode, after the apprenticeship makes 308% of what they made beforehand, which is, it changes their entire life. It's a paradigm shift in their reality, and it's because of working with G2I that we're able to fund education that they participate in and also help people access these apprenticeships. And at the end of the day, it also works for the employers who are working with G2I as well.
Simply put, an innovation renaissance is taking place throughout the St. Louis region. We're at a very special and unique time in St. Louis's history. KPMG and CB Insights produced their first quarter data. Again, venture capital was down around the United States as a trend in the first quarter. But again, not in St. Louis where this renaissance is taking place. Coming on top of a blockbuster year for venture capital last year, we were up 327% for funded deals year over year. That is incredible growth. That's the renaissance that's taking place throughout this region. Who we are as a region is nothing more than the choices we decide to make. And I am so excited that the leaders from G2I have made the choice to embrace innovators, science, and technology as the choice they're making to make St. Louis the kind of region that is prosperous, that is home to innovators, that supports new ideas and job creation for the future.